Welcome to Travel Discovery. I'm Lisa and I will be your host. Today we're going to talk about the best time to book a flight. Please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Well, you've probably heard any number of the theories out there on the best time to find the cheapest airfare. There are factors that can certainly influence what you pay, and understanding them could make booking your next flight less painful at checkout. First, let's answer, is there a best day of the week to book airfare? There used to be some truth to the notion that shopping for flights the first thing on Tuesday led to cash savings. That's according to an airfare analyst site, Hopper. Even then, we weren't talking about getting half off on a trip from New York to Los Angeles. At the most, generally, again, in the past, you can get buyers about 6% savings on about 1.6% of routes. As for today, there's really no one size fits all. Prices do fluctuate more during the work week, though the inventory is managed more actively during the week. So more fluctuation between Monday and Friday means, yes, you're more likely to see a price change, which could mean at times the price gets cheaper. It also means you could see the price go up. It's sort of a roll of the dice. Well, when is there a best day to travel? There is an answer for this. While it's nearly impossible to game the system and book cheaper airfare on any certain day of the week, experts seem to agree that there are in fact best days to travel if you want lower prices. Those days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Yes, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. While leisure travelers tend to fill the airports on Fridays and Sundays, and business travelers do the same on Mondays, those midweek days tend to have lower demand for flights. That means lower prices for you. Saturday tends to be the cheapest weekend day to travel, with many leisure travelers departing for their destination, spending Saturday there, and returning home on Sunday. When it comes to 2022 international trips, you can save up to $60 or 6% by booking travel that involves a Thursday departure. Please note that airlines begin actively managing their flights and pricing 4 to 6 weeks ahead of departure. They're looking at that supply and demand and using booking trends to inform decisions on whether to open up or close certain types of fares and whether to raise or lower existing fares. Once you pass what some call this mile marker, which is at 21 and 14 days out from departure, the computer will start recognizing you as a likely business traveler, which means prices will go up. If not enough travelers buy those higher priced tickets, though, you could see the airline reopen the cheaper tickets. After all, if you're in business of trying to make money off airfare, selling a $400 ticket is better than selling a $300 ticket, but selling a $300 ticket is way better than leaving a seat empty. So what does that translate to for the sweet spot for when to buy an airline ticket? In terms of booking airfare, doing so at least 3 weeks in advance for domestic trips, noting that prices tend to spike by about a quarter to 2 weeks out and by another 30% in the final week. You're generally going to want to book international travel further in advance than you would domestic travel. For New York to Paris, for instance, Hopper currently suggests booking 45 days ahead of time. For trips to Cancun, Mexico, a whopping 80 days in advance. Naturally, international trips tend to come with more advanced planning anyway. But airlines load their flight schedules into booking sites around 11 months in advance. And then keep a much closer watch on the flights as departure day draws nearer. Then you might be able to get a better deal on your international flight. So once you cross the 21 and 14 days until the departure date, you're likely to see more dramatic increases. And just know on the flip side, many months out, you're not usually likely to see the fare change very dramatically. See you next time on Travel Discovery. Please remember to like and subscribe. Happy travels to everyone, and hopefully you'll get that cheap ticket.